Hello and welcome to a new section of Heaven's Feel for me personally, and probably for a lot of people, in which events after Lost Butterfly. So I know there's many people who have not played the visual novel and are just keeping up with the movies, are very excited for Spring Song dropping this year, and hopefully somewhere near them in the States when it premieres, or wherever they are in the world. I'm fortunate enough to believe that it is going to show, probably I think for a day in where I live at, because it was the same for Lost Butterfly. But yeah, basically, man, I'm just gonna go through, I'm gonna complete this story, and when the time comes and it shows over here, then I'll be ready to hit that movie theater, man. So just to see the spectacle, whatever else is to come. I got a comment saying, I don't like to hype things up, but this is about to be peak Fate Stay Night from this point forward, man. So I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen, more than just like fights and confrontations, just like what where Shiro's gonna end up, where Sakura's gonna end up, where Ilya's gonna end up. Ilya gave some pretty grim foreshadowing in terms of just like her conversation with Shiro, in terms of them both surviving and living together. Like, she pretty much just crushed with the reality of what is to come. Even if I don't necessarily know what that is, it's not gonna be good. So yeah, Sakura's gone full dark Sakura. Shiro just came to the house. He's trying to see what happened. So let's see, man. That's enough rambling. Shinji's corpse is on the bed. There's nothing else. What happened here? There's no way I would know, but somehow I can tell that Sakura killed him. I can't think. Shinji's corpse. Sakura's whereabouts. It's only been half a day since I embraced Sakura, so how did it end up like this? Oh, I turn around at the sudden voice. There's no one behind me. I know there's nobody in this house. Zoken's voice is echoing through the room even though he's not here. Crafty ass mage. Oh, wow. Wow. Code, motherfucker. Code. I'm evil. He laughs. I can't see the old Magus, but I'm sure he's laughing with a hideous face. Whoa. And it ended up being Shinji. Not that Shiro didn't contribute to some capacity. To accept her own shadow. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Can someone get this guy? I'm done with him. My nerves condense. Before I even understand what he's saying, I clench my right fist, open my magic circuit, and first of all, there's no way Zoken makes it to the end of this Holy Grail War. There's no fucking way. Like, someone has to get him. If not KIREI, like... Actually, it probably will be KIREI. Oh, I can't wait. Incompletely. Huh.
真治の死をもってあれはようやく自分の立場を受け入れた。あとは見ているだけでよい。あれは本能の赴くままに人を襲い、その暴食ゆえに自滅する。
Hmm. Okay. So she's in an incomplete state as far as her awakening into accepting the shadow or whatever the fuck. So it's like there's hope to some extent.
わしの仕事はその後ということ。
Yeah. And KIREI did talk about the window whenever like it completely manifests. Like Shiro has a window of 3 seconds to aim it at itself. But he warned him, but hey, KIREI gave him the answer he was looking for, so we'll see. I punched the wall. With all my might, I lash out at the darkness where the voice is coming from. I unconsciously fill my hand with magical energy, which is transmitted into the wall and sweeps the darkness from the room. Wow, good job, Shiro. He's using worms as like a fucking megaphone. Can you imagine like this little ass worm just opening its mouth wide and Zoken's voice coming from it? That would be fucking terrifying. And funny?
ここで八つ咲きにしてやる。いやいや残念だがそういうわけにもいかん。マキリ500年の祝願にようやく手が届いた。
500 year obsession。
ここでお主に殺されるわけにもいかんし、お主を仕留めるほど恩知らずでもないのでな。
恩知らずだと。ふざけるな。誰がお前に尻尾を振った？
Oh, he's about to fuck Shiro up.
振ったとも。お主はあそこまで桜を育ててくれたではないか。あの娘に他者を欲するという感情を教え込んだのは他ならぬお主よ。そう、わしは感謝しておるよ、エミヤシロ。
Ooh, don't tell him that. Yikes.
いてこその成功だった。故に殺しはせ。
Holy shit. Cruel, that's gonna be your undoing, but you're a cruel motherfucker. We already knew that, though.
もはや誰にも止められん。兄を殺したあれは立ち止まることなどできん。アインツベルンの聖杯、あの小娘がアーチャーの魂を取り込み、門に至る鍵。
So she needs Archer's soul. So is Sakura gonna go after Ilya?
させれば罪だ。我がマキリの悲願、第三法の再現が
Heaven's
ついに
Field.
果たされるのみよ。
Roll credits. The annoying laugh echoes through the room. Oh. Okay, so this is the start of choices where I have no idea what to do. This is exciting. Okay. So I can't forgive Zoken is like a non-answer. Quickly go back home is something actionable I can do right now, given what he's already told me. So I'm just gonna go home. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Hold on. Steal Einsburn's Holy Grail? I run. I don't care about the laughter. I'm sure he's watching me from a safe place. There's no time to let an old man's drivel get to me. Gotta run to Ilya. So I guess this is what Ilya predicted. Like, because Sakura is so compatible with the grail piece inside her, and most importantly what's inside that, she matured so much as a grail that her pull for servants was much greater than Ilya's. Therefore, you know, her absorbing all the servants directly was also like very beneficial as well. But I guess Ilya knew that for her to fully manifest, she would need Archer's soul from within Ilya, which I guess would require killing her. You run hard enough to turn my legs off. It'll take 20 minutes to get to my house, even if I run full speed. Wow. I glare at the gray sky and run frantically back to Ilya. Interlude 14:4. The girl's looking up at the sky. Oh, is this Ilya? The gray sunlight dulls her silver hair and red eyes. Tell him what? No, you're not gonna get to. Ilya still talks to herself. Emiya's household is quiet. Shido and Rin went to find Sakura. Rider naturally is nowhere to be seen, leaving Ilya as the only one here.
天の杯200年前に作られた一
Giant
番初めの
cavern.
約束の土地。この感じじゃもう起動が始まってる。
Promised land built 200 years ago. What? This is the 5th Holy Grail War in Fuyuki. The Holy Grail has been summoned into different places each time, but it has returned to the original site for this war. Huh, really? Okay, it's only natural. They use one of the gates located at the 4 compass points and move on to the next when one fails. The first was the Ryudo Temple. Okay, the second was the Tosaka household. The third was the church on top of the hill. The fourth was that burned field. Oh, really? You know, that's the one I always forget about, because I remember there was 4 sites, but I can always only remember Ryudo, Tosaka House, and Church on Top of the Hill. But also the burned field. Although that's exactly where it was, right? Right on top of that in the last war, right? Yeah. And this summoning returns to the site of the first. The point of origin. The false utopia that sets the rules of the Holy Grail War.
英霊の魂で満ち足りた聖杯。それをもって門を開くのが彼らが目指した奇跡だけど、まさか開けてもいないのに。
The contents to come out before the gate is open. So that, yeah, this is like why Sakura is not completely manifested, I guess. I think that's a separate thing. Because if Shiro was the one to like break her spirit, then I guess she would have completely melded with the shadow and it would have been too late. But she would still need to come after Ilya. So I think, yeah, that's a different thing, I guess. Ilya murmurs in disbelief. This is far away from the Einsburn's dearest wish. They have failed. The disaster that will be born is a far cry from what they wished for.
放っておけばいい。私の役目は開けることだもの。閉じろなんてこと、誰も私に言わなかった。
And she couldn't possibly close it, even if she tried. Mato Sakura excels her in ability as the Holy Grail. Einsburn's Holy Grail could not do anything to the gate opened by Makiri's Holy Grail. Mato Zoken thinks he opened the same gate, but in reality, he opened a completely different one. Oh, the only ones aware of this are the Holy Grails, the girl, and Mato Sakura. A completely different gate.
間に合うかな、シロ。シロが間に合うなら、一緒にどこか遠くに逃げてもいいけど。
I hope that's the case, but I'm guessing not. She looks up at the sky. The girl is wavering. She doesn't know whether to choose the role imposed on her or the desire born from within her.
でもね、シロ。どっちにしたって死んじゃうことに変わりはないんだよ。
We'll see, because if Sakura does get Archer Spirit from Ilya, it's game over, right? Game over, man. The result is the same. Regardless of whether she goes to the gate as the Holy Grail or runs away, she will die. Which is her true self? She asks the gray sky for an answer. That's why she doesn't notice. The person who came through the door with an "I'm home." Did she slip through the boundary field, or did it not consider her a trespasser? Wait, what? Slowly, she moves from the living room to the yard without a sound and reaches out to the girl sitting at the porch. Oh boy. Oh, it's Rain.
今までどこに行ってたの?
Oh wait, no, it is Sakura that just came in. Oh boy. Whoa. She's hiding her... Okay, I thought she was gonna stay in her Dark Sakura state, but she's like... She's on the DL right now, so she just came in. Yeah, the house didn't consider her a trespasser. She's... The Ilya knows what's up. As soon as Ilya sees her, it's gonna be like... Trespasser Mato Sakura stops her hand. He looks away from Ilya and to Tosca Rin, who has been waiting for her in the yard. Ooh. Okay, Rin knows what's up. Thank you. Everyone here knows it's no empty threat. Ilyasville starts walking without showing any surprise. The girl walks to the edge of the yard as if to watch over the two's confrontation. Is this really happening?
初めからここで待っていたんですね、姉さん。私がイリアちゃんを誘いに来ると読んでたんだ。
I think it's pretty obvious at this point that Shiro's the only one. If there's like anything left in her, which there is, Shiro's gonna be able to reach it and pull out, like, I don't know. I'm being very optimistic, but we'll see. That has to be a plot point.
まあね、私にはシロと違ってあんたを助ける理由がないもの。いよいよとなったらイリアをさらいに来るのは明白でしょ。そうでなくても一度前科があるんだから、イリアを見張るのは当然よ。
Sakura's brows twitch at Shiro's name, showing unhappiness. She shows undisguised hatred that would surprise anyone who knew her previous self. Interesting.
ひどいな。姉さんはいつもそう。そうやって決めつけて、私をバカにするんです。自分は綺麗だからって、汚れた私を見下している。本当に嫌な人。ねえ姉さん、私そんなに悪い子ですか？
Her voice contains no emotion. The question alone should send a chill up anyone's spine.
当たり前じゃない。この家を出た時点で救いきれない大バカよ。あんたは的をさくらを守りたがってたやつを最後まで信じてやらなかったんだから。
But Toscarin gives a firm reply. Oh shit, that got to her. Sakura looks down, as if acknowledging the truth of her mistake.
それが最良だと思ったなんて言わないで。私たちは外に出るなって言ったのよ。それに異論があったならまず相談しろっていうのよ。
Yeah, she really shouldn't have done that, but here we are.
なのにあんたは黙って出て行った。一人きりで今までと全く同じ失敗を繰り返した。
Granted, Sakura did try to go do something. Like, she tried to go after Zoken herself, but he wasn't there, and fucking Shinji did his bullshit, so.
本当に呆れたわ。そんなことも守れないから他人にいいようにつけ込まれるのよ、あんたは。そうですね。確かに今まではそうでした。けど姉さん、私もう弱くなんてありません。
Wait, what?
これからは姉さんが家にこもっていてください。先輩は
Interesting.
私が守りますから。
There it is. Her cold stare, the emitting ominous shadow. Realizing that it's as she feared, Rin takes a step back. Not knowing, it was at this moment Rin knew she fucked up. That her hesitation is the last trigger that drives Mato Sakura.
どうしたんですか、
Oh
姉
boy.
さん。そんな風に背中を丸めてると、
Oh
ま
man.
るで私に怯えているように見えますよ。
I don't lie, I'm kind of excited to see Sakura do some shit instead of just get bopped the whole route. It's too late when she clucks her tongue. No, it's not too late or anything. When Sakura reached for Iliasville, it was already too late.
そう、もう部屋でおとなしくしている気はないってこと？ええ、姉さんの言うことなんてもう聞きません。だって私の方が強いもの。
Yikes. Whoa! The shadow dances. Many shades of darkness emerge from the ground below Sakura and engulf the yard. And from the shadow.
さくら、あんた。
Oh my gosh. She busted out Saber Altar. Hello again. Emerges a swordsman who is contaminated in black.
セイバー、聖杯を捕まえて。
Oh wow.
抵抗するようなら多少の乱暴
Sakura's
は
not
構わ
playing
ない
with
か
y'all.
ら。
Used her summoning jutsu and brought out fucking Saber Altar. Black Saber obeys without a word. There's no doubt about it. What that shadow is. Buscarine bites her lips, seeing what kind of fate awaits a servant swallowed by the mud. At that instant, a merciless attack. A shadow with magical energy far surpassing that of Tosca Rin is fired. Is Rin gonna die here? What the hell? She rolls as she lands. The fired shadow is on the same level as the black shadow. It'll be the end if it touches her. If it even grazes her, it will stick to her skin, covering her in an instant. And after that, if Tosca Rin is swallowed by the mud that even a servant cannot escape, she will be absorbed without hope of resistance.
Oh no.
The black tentacles whip towards her in rapid succession. Rin realizes that the attacks are not from the black shadow, but a magic Sakura possesses. That magic of Mato is to bind others. But Sakura is originally from the Tosca family, a shadow user with an origin of the imaginary element, the imaginary number. Mato Sakura is able to embody the black shadow to that degree because she has both of those attributes. Crazy. It's actually insane. He's easily cornered. Their magical energy capacities are too unevenly matched. Sakura's magical energy is infinite. Her capacity reaches 100 million. To Rin, whose capacity is a mere 300, Sakura is a monster. He controls both the Black Shadow and Saber, who has the greatest magical energy out of all the servants. Even a servant will not be able to match such a monstrous magus. Really? What? I beg your pardon? Like, I get the fact that Sakura, like, her whole manipulating the mud is it swallows servants, so servants actually just can't touch it. And she could, and she's already captured servants that way, but like, that's insane. Just the way that was phrased, you know? She stares at what Sakura has become, gasping for breath. She has no chance of winning and she cannot escape. It'd be a different story if she had a source of magical energy like the Holy Grail, but she doesn't have such a thing. She suppresses her frustration by grumbling. I really like this Sakura sprite. Sakura points her hand at Rin without hesitation. There's no mercy. Sakura smiles, enjoying the absolute dominance. Shiro, has it been 20 minutes yet? Ooh, wow. She smiles at her beloved sister. Interlude. Oh no. The result is as obvious as she says. Rin cannot get away from the shadow. Sakura can quickly cover the whole house with the shadow if she wishes. As Sakura slowly expands the extent of the shadow, Rin is defeated without being able to do anything. Oh. Oh. The black shadow covers Tosca Rin. The gel-like mud tightly binds Rin's body, turning into numerous tongues to invade her magic circuit. I think Rin just died. She looks down at her helpless sister. Wild breathing and heated cheeks. Her older sister is covered with heavy oil, exciting even Sakura, who is of the same sex. Yikes. Her face is left uncovered, perhaps because Sakura wants to enjoy her pain. Jeez, man, this is crazy. Rin swallows her contempt and glares back at Sakura. But that's only for a few seconds. The mud that stirs her body violates her internal organs. Yikes, we get the whole description here. Whoa. Whoa. The gel-like shadow tightens around Tosca Rin. The meal doesn't even last a second. Holy shit, she just ate Rin! Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking goodness. That just happened. I don't know what I was hoping for. I was like, Shiro would come back and the mud would retract. Or maybe Rin would do something, or Ilya would do something. Oh, Ilya's not going to interfere. She made that clear. But like, oh my gosh. Rin finally has a bad route. She makes it fine through Fate. Well, she got fucked up at the end of Fate, but she made it through. You know, she survived. Unlimited Blade Works. She got her amazing ending with Shiro, and now, fucking just destroyed by Sakura, eaten by Sakura. Crazy. The last traces of magic fade from Tosca Rin. That's the end. Head down and chest heaving, Rin has no power to resist. She has no way to fight back, but
それだけじゃダメだ。ここ
Wait,
で
what?
殺しておかないと。
she's still alive.
次は
Will lose to Nesan. It's a groundless assumption. The difference in their powers will never be overturned. But Sakura is firmly convinced that she will lose if they fight again. What? Interesting. So she has to kill her here. Taking her magical energy and leaving her powerless isn't enough. Okay, so that's what she did. She just ate her magical energy. Okay, because I was under the impression that every time she's eaten, like, had a meal, she's killed the person, right? Is this the first time she's eaten, like, without killing? I guess they're trying to show that she's conflicted, but right now she's convincing herself that she needs to. She has to kill Rin here just as Rin tried to do to her. She tries to convince herself as she opens her palms.
姉さん。ここで。
Shadow doesn't extend. She trembles, gaze focused on her weakened sister, and...
Sakura!
Okay, so what I predicted did happen. The person that she least wants to see catches up to her. Interlude out. Status screen updated. Whoa, the hell? Saber? No, because we saw this after the fight with Berserker. What the hell updated? I guess the fact that Saber's master is Mato Sakura, that it says that now? Maybe. Again, hard to tell. I would assume so, since it said status, and I don't think a weapon was introduced, so... It's obvious that something's going on in the yard. Damp magical energy that makes me want to vomit is swirling so much that I can almost touch it. I would feel the abnormality even if I weren't a magus. I was prepared for it, but I get dizzy the instant I see it. Posca is covered by a shadow like coal tar. Ilya is standing at the side of the yard, and Black Saber is standing in front of her. And in the middle of the yard is Sakura, pointing her hand at Tosaka.
Sakura!
And here we are. I jump into the yard. I have to help them both, but Tosca is in the most danger right now. Covered in coal tar, Tosca looks pale, and it looks like her life is in danger.
Tosaka! Oh, しっかりしろ、バカ!
There's no reply.
待ってろ、すぐ剥がしてやる。
I tear away the mud that's covering her. The mud is gelatinous, but it's just like rubber. Huh. I can't grab it, and even if I pull it off her body, it just bounces back onto her.
なんだこれ、
Yikes.
遠坂には触れるのに、どうして?
You know, I was scared of Shiro touching it, but I guess it's just ineffective either way. Can't get the mud off no matter what, because it's set on the ring. So I panic and frantically try to free her. There.
無駄ですよ、先輩。私の影は私しか解除できない。先輩程度の器量じゃ逆に取り込まれてしまいます。
Sakura.
Sakura speaks in a cold voice I've never heard from her.
Sakura, その顔。
My rage turns to ice. Sakura's neck. Something that looks like a tattoo is consuming her. It doesn't look like it, but it's a command spell. A mysterious command spell is crawling over Sakura's body. Right, okay, I see.
驚いたな。よっぽど急いできたんだ、先輩。けど、やっぱり慌ててるんですね。兄さんがどうなったのか見てきたのに、私を叱らないんだもの。
それはいい。シンジのことは今は話さなくていい。さくらが落ち着いてからちゃんと話を聞く。
That's right. I have to talk with Sakura right now. Zoken said a lot of crazy things, but they're all lies. Sakura's still Sakura. He's talking to me like always, and...
いいえ。 私はそんな話はしたくないし、先輩とも話したくない。喋るのは私だけでいいんです。先輩も姉さんも兄さんも町の人たちも、もう私に口を出すことなんてできないんだから。
He feels very vindicated right now. A chill runs down my back. No, this isn't just a chill. It's an intensely cold thorn, as if a knife were slashed from my brain down to my waist. That's a gruesome simile.
なんで姉さんをかばうんですか?
Because you going crazy. My vision whites out for a second. A shadow is standing behind Sakura. It is how shadows work. The chill runs throughout my body, paralyzing me with fear. That's Sakura. Even when I heard that the shadow is Sakura, I could bear it. But now that I've seen it, I know. My left arm melted when it merely touched it. The thing that went around town killing people like a machine is Sakura. My throat goes dry. My eyeballs convulse. My vision wavers as if space itself is twisted. Every cell in me screams a warning, trying to defrost my frozen body. But it doesn't melt. Sakura's presence isn't human, but something different. It's not her vast magical energy that got to me. There's only one reason why my body's frozen. Sakura is being hostile towards me.
いつもそうでした。私を守ってくれるって言ったのに、先輩は私だけを見てくれなかった。でもいいんです。そういう人だから、私、先輩が欲しかった。
My vision distorts. The words from the Sakura I don't know cause my mind to break apart. It tells me it's not her. She's not Sakura. Something I shouldn't think about fills my brain.
先輩、私といると苦しいでしょ。先輩にとって私がどれだけ重荷なのかよくわかっています。先輩は私といる限りずっと苦しみ続けてしまう。だから私、先輩の前から消えないといけなかった。
Right, that was the whole reason that she left, right? The shadow dances around. The ground was like a stage for a shadow picture.
けど、できないんです。それに先輩だって私からは離れられない。
Wow.
先輩はこれ以上自分を裏切ることができないから。
Okay, Sakura. Jesus.
だから
Whoa.
殺してあげます。
Yandere, yandere, yandere.
そうすればずっとそばにいてくれるし、何より先輩はもう苦しまなくていいでしょ。
Time to run, Shiro. The shadow stretches. It surges forth like a wave, trying to swallow me along with Tosaka. I react by instinct, pushing Tosaka away. The black tide sweeps over me. Oh, it got him. I don't even think about avoiding it myself. I was frightened. I thought Sakura wasn't Sakura for an instant. That knowledge wouldn't let me move my body. Oh, this is fucking wild. I know this. This is the darkness I was showered with before. I'll go insane. I couldn't even bear it for a second back then. My mind will disappear before my body if it falls directly on me. My body shrivels. My warmth fades away. It's more painful and frightening than I thought, so my body struggles to break free. But I can't jump. First of all, there's no ground to kick off of. I will... Whoa. I realize that I'm back in the yard. My vision is filled with purple hair. Oh shit! Ryder! That's right. The command spell for her to protect Shiro.
これはあなたの命令です。
Uh-huh.
さくら。
No matter.
エミやシロを守れと。
That's like the last, like, that command is like the last true semblance of who Sakura was. She's still in there, but it's like, yeah, I think Sakura maybe predicted that she would be an enemy to Shiro after some time. So, then again, she called that from the beginning. Like, what are you gonna do if I turn into someone bad? It's Ryder that saved me from the Black Wave.
動かないように。その体で立ち上がれば意識が途絶えます。
No, I can't even stand up. I'm on my knees and just breathing is enough effort to render me unconscious.
さあ、私に逆らうのね、ライダーなら。
Oh,
あな
jeez.
たも取り込みます。予定外のものを
Oh,
取った
Gilgamesh, right?
これ以上サーバントはいらないのだけど。
Fucking Gil. Screwing shit up.
あなたは特別にセーバーと同じにしてあげる。
Alright, well, we know that doesn't happen. Shout out FGO for that. The shadow stands up. Maybe she's serious because Ryder is opposing her. The shadow coming from Sakura covers the whole yard. The whole place is dyed black. Ryder doesn't show signs of running away but stares at the creeping shadow like a criminal awaiting execution.
そこまでよ。余計なことはしない方がいいわ、さくら。
Oh, Ilya.
あなた、これ以上取り込むと
Ooh.
戻れなくなるから。
エリ
Shadow stops its advance.
それはどういう意味ですか？ギリ
Yeah,
アスフィール。
explain.
言葉通りの意味よ。ライダーを取り込んでも、シロを殺しても、リンを再起不能にしても、
Ooh.
今の
Why
サ
don't
ク
you
ラに
stop
は意
throwing
味
a
がないって
tantrum?
こと。時間の無駄だし、八つ当たりはそのあたりにしておいたら。
Spicy. What's she up to? Ilya walks over to Sakura. I guess because Ilya knows that Sakura really only needs her, so Ilya's trying to spare Shiro. Probably Shiro mostly. I don't know if Ilya cares about Ryder or Rin, but
サクラは私が目的なんでしょ。なら
Yeah,
早く
it's
済ませ
okay.
ましょう。
thought so.
おとなしく一緒に行ってあげるから。あんなの放っておきなさい。
正気ですか？私
I
が
only
欲
want
しい
your
のは
heart.
あなたの心臓だけ。私と来るということは殺されても構わない。
そんなの分かってるわ。けど、どっちにしたって殺
Ooh,
さ
she
れ
said
るん
for
ですよ。
now.
抵抗しても無駄で
Foreshadowing?
しょ。とりあえず、今はサクラが一番強いんだし。
Ilya talks without emotion. It pisses me off. In my condition, I can't figure out what Ilya's trying to say.
じゃあ、自ら生贄になるというの？イリアスフィール。
ええ、それが私の役割だもの。けど、清掃はここにはないの。サクラが後継者としてもう一
Oh,
人来たいなら
interesting.
私の城まで取りに行かないと。
Because, yeah, I remember when Sela and Lacefred were talking about that with Ilya. They were like, you have to be covered in the formal dress, the heaven's veil. Because apparently that's the translation that got borked. But, yeah, interesting. I wonder what it physically is.
それに、サクラは決着をつけることにしたんでしょ。
Although considering things, it's probably not something physical.
なら、シロを殺す必要はないじゃない。誰も殺したくないから受け入れたのに、今はもう、みんなを殺したくて仕方がないなんて。矛盾してるわよ、サクラ。
Damn, Ilya. The shadow retreats. Not only the shadow in the yard, but the mud on Tosca fades away as though it never existed. Oh, Rin's gonna be okay. Maybe. I don't know.
いいでしょう。自分で探す手間が省けますから。どんな思惑かは知らないけど。あなたの口車に乗ってあげます。
She's just trying to get you away from here. Her long hair flutters. Sakura turns her defenseless back to us and leaves, as if she lost interest in us.
さくら
And she knows they're no threat. I scream for her to stop.
私の前に来ないでください。
Next time.
先輩を前にしたら
Uh-huh.
私先輩を殺すしかない。
Yeah, we'll see about that. Sakura leaves. Why'd she leave like a hologram in Star Wars? I can't follow after her or even call out.
さくらの言う通りよ。シローの出番はこれで終わり。後の始末は私の役目だもん。さくらは私が連れて行くか
Wow.
ら。シローはもう休んでいいよ。
She did say her role is to open the gate, although she recognizes that the gate that Sakura would open is different than the one that even Zoken thinks is the same. So, because again, when Kirei looked inside Sakura, he saw, I guess, the grail, and he saw what was within it. He saved her to hopefully nurture that. Again, it was like saving a mother and her child. It's a very disturbing comparison, but it's almost like what it was. Because I don't think Zoken knows about that. I can't save Ilya either.
じゃあね。今まで楽しかったよ。お兄ちゃん。
Oh, Ilya, is that really it? Do we not have a chance to save her? Is this what the last thing she does for us? I hear a sad farewell. Everything melts away with that. My body stops trembling against the shadow. My guilt over thinking that Sakura was someone else disappears. I'm pissed. I was trembling miserably, unable even to take Sakura's hand. Not only that, I made Ilya, the one who called me Oni-chan, make a face like that. I run. My whole body feels like lead and my brain churns with cold nausea, but I follow after them. Why, Shiro?
追うな。それ以上進めば殺す。
I almost forgot you were here. A black servant blocks my way. He points her sword at me, overwhelming us with saying a word.
解いてくれ
Without saying a word.
セイバーあのまま二人を行かせるわけにはいかない。
それはこちらのセリフだ。このままあなたに追わせることはできない。
Yeah, honestly, even if she didn't.
仮に私が退いたところで、今のあなたに何
It's
が
almost doing you a favor, bro. Like, take the L for now.
これは最後の忠告だ。どのような形であろうと、さくらは聖杯を手に入れる。その結果が彼女の死であったとしても、
Whoa.
それで的をさくら
Even
は
if the
救われ
result
る。
is her death.
さくらを助けたいのなら手を引け。
Yikes.
だが、それでも追ってくるというのなら
Yo. Okay, Saber Alter.
その首を叩き落とす。
Well, that's certainly a perspective, but is she entirely wrong? Either way, all right. Nothing we can do right now. Black Saber disappears. Sakura and Ilya are gone. They vanished as if they faded into the shadow. The spirit that kept me going until now dissipates. My body drops to the ground like a puppet with its strings cut. Thump. I can't stay conscious. My vision fades. The image of Sakura drowning in the shadow sticks in my mind as if to impeach me. As long as we're not removed from office. Day 15. Let's make the final decision. The outcome of the battle is decided. Or more accurately, it was decided a long time ago. This end has been determined ever since you lost Saber.
ただシロ、
Who's this
あれ
talking?
の相手をするということは、最も困難な道を行くということ。
Well, I know who this is talking, but I guess this is Shiro reflecting to himself.
それを今から胸に刻んでおいてください。
The most difficult path. It certainly is. That was said by the girl who fought with you as your sword until the very end. The night you parted with her. You promised to keep fighting by yourself, stop the shadow, and end the war. There was hell. There has to be a meaning to why you survived that hell. There has to be a meaning to why you must keep living. It's not that you miraculously survived while everyone else died. It's merely that one person was saved by the sacrifice of everyone else. You hated that. To break through reality, all you could do is become a superhero that can save anyone. I don't know what those tears were. He destroyed the Holy Grail, denied his battle because it was wrong, and frantically searched for any survivors. No matter what his intentions were, his tears saved you, and you were able to start walking on a new path with him. But you were left alone on the path. The man who led the way died, leaving the dream to you.
安心した。
Emiya Kiritsugu swallowed the sins for which he couldn't atone and left this world. He couldn't save anyone, so he wanted you to be able to save someone. What a curse.
自分を否定するのなら、そのツケは必ずお前自身を裁くだろう。
The crime will judge you. Archer's last words to Shiro. I know what it means, and I have to atone for it using all my life. I killed the me that I believed in for 10 years. The me that was killed will feed on me. Ah, and this is the embodiment of that crime. A saint's shield is useless. Archer's arm will eat away at me, forcing me to atone for my sins. It will bring an end far worse than death. Then cut it off. That's right. It's only one arm. Now that you survived, you won't die even if you cut it off. So why?
シロだってわかってるでしょ。全部を選ぶことはできない。助けられるのは一人
You
だけなん
can't
だ。
choose all and you can only save one. A girl that longed for her father but lived seeking revenge. She almost cried but smiled and swallowed her words so that we could live together. Saying we can't do such a thing. We can't live long together. So,
それじゃあね。楽しかったよ。お兄ちゃん。
oh boy. And are we awake? This is the final decision. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is what? What the hell is this? It's obvious what to do, but the we lost choice I find very interesting. Wait, did I save? Okay, thank goodness. Okay. We lost. I lose the will and the desire to get back up. I close my eyes as if falling asleep. There's nothing ahead of me. My Holy Grail War ends here. Or rather, it never really began. I like how I'm like, oh, what an interesting choice. And I just immediately get shit on. I'm like, no, that was the wrong choice. Now get shit on by Taiga. Alright. Oh, dear. You know Shiro's about to get fucking punted. I think this is what happened to Shiro. It seems like they fucking punted him to outer space. Like every time you see hunched over baby Shiro, you know he's getting fucked. Yep, there he goes. Just getting beaten and destroyed by Taiga and Ilya. Alright, I saw this coming. Oh my gosh, poor Shiro. Poor hunched over baby Shiro. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't tell what the good bad ends are, okay? I'm sorry. When I say good, I mean like the juicy ones, you know what I'm saying? Okay, alright. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know, the hype's real. The hype's real, Taiga. I know. Only 4 more, and a ton I missed.
ここまで来たら一度も死なずにエンディングまで突っ走っちゃいなさい。その通りっす師匠。
よし。
ちょっと寂しいけど、この先はそれぐらいの男気がないとやっていけないっす。よく言った弟子1号。それでは諸君、健闘を祈る。
Alright, thanks. What a fucking pointless Tiger Toad show. Okay, alright. This is the final decision. This is an important choice. The obvious one or the one that leads to a 5-second bad end. Alright.
当たり前だ
We woke up in the church. Oh shit.
勝敗が消したがどうしたそんなんで後に引けるか
いい気合いだ。その様子では入院の必要はないな。
ってなんで琴峰
それは私のセリフだ。リンとお前、二人して玄関に捨て
Oh,
られて
Ryder.
な
Ryder dropped them off there.
捨て子にしては可愛げがないので見捨てたかったが揃いも揃って衰弱しきっていた。放っておけば死体が2つ並ぶことになる。
Damn.
教会としては体裁が悪いのでな。仕方なく治療してやったのだ。
Well, good a reason as any, I guess. Although that's a very KIREI reason. I figure out the situation I'm in. This is the chapel. There's nothing wrong with my body. The energy that was swallowed by Sakura's shadow has recovered. I lost consciousness back in my yard. It must be the same for Tosaka. Ryder probably carried us here. Ryder has no means of healing wounded people. Kotomine was probably the only one she knew that could heal us. How long has it been? The time is
深夜の3時過ぎだ。ここに
12 hours.
12時間
Holy hell.
眠っていたことだ。
well, so about Sakura and Ilya. I guess we'll see. But it doesn't look good. But yeah, holy shit. KIREI has done so much for us this route.
12時間って丸々半日じゃないか
Granted, he's had his own like KIREI reasons, but still, doesn't change the fact he's kept this route going for us. I get up from the chair I was lying on. I can't lie around like this.
琴峰登坂は俺と一緒に倒れてたんだろうあいつは
リンは東坂の家で休ませている。
Is that a lie or is that
体
true?
力だけだったが、あれは魔力を根こそぎ奪われていたからな。通常持ち直すには7日はかかる。
Okay,
東坂の父
that makes sense.
あれによく
She'd recover faster in her house. Yeah, because KIREI doesn't really lie. He just doesn't tell the whole truth.
順当に行けば、明日の昼には意識を取り戻すだろう。
Or rather, that's how it was before. I feel like lately he's just been very forthcoming with Shiro. And he has been throughout this whole route, but, you know, when he saw the Grail and Angara within Sakura, of course, he wasn't going to bring that up. Like, what would be the point?
そうか命に別状はないんだな
ない。あの土地の土は特別だ。何しろ
Home to
旧土地が
vampires.
寝床にしていた曰く付きの霊脈だ。東坂の後継者である凛なら一晩埋めておけば得らず口を取り戻すだろう。
I think I heard something I'm not used to hearing, but I decided not to ask about it. Took a break real quick. I'll leave a reminder in between that to remind you. And if you didn't, get up, walk around for a little bit, especially if you've been laying down or sitting down while listening to this. So, yeah, just want you to be healthier. Because I'm trying to do the same. Let's hope he doesn't literally mean bury it. Yeah, let's
世話になった
let's not tease her in death again, shall we? I mean, I honestly thought they were gonna do it. I thought it was like, oh, Sakura killed Rin. That's it. She ate her. But the fact that she didn't, you know, goes to show there's some hope there. And I don't know. I think Sakura will attack Shiro the next time they meet, but again, I think it's gonna be more complicated than that. Shiro's gonna do what he has to do, and he's gonna get through to her. And whether that results in her dying or not, we're gonna have to see. I leave the church. I know what I have to do. Follow Sakura. Bring back Ilya, bring back Sakura. Protect the one I love. So what if the fight's outcome is already determined? I still have the power to fight. So this is no time to be hesitating. There's no time. I can't waste time going back home to find a weapon. No, these people can't be fought with weapons from my house. Sakura and Saber. Zoken an assassin. If Zoken is after Ilya, I have to assume all my enemies are at my destination.
それでどこに向かうつもりだエミヤシロ。私には事情がつかめないのだが。
どこに向かうもない。イリアは俺たちをかばって自分からサクラに同行したんだ。清掃が欲しかったら城に来いって言っていた。清掃とやらが何かは知らないが、行き先はあの城だろう。
You know, I don't know if I'm gonna assume KIREI doesn't actually know the situation, because how could he? It just happened. But well, 12 hours ago. But you know what I'm saying. He doesn't have Lancer to monitor things. So yeah, Shiro just really filled him in there.
清掃だと。いや、それ以前に麻藤さくらは敵に回ったのか。では、こたびの聖杯戦争、すでに勝敗は決したということか。
It'll be you, Shiro. It's irritating, but Kotomina's right. Zoken and Sakura. Sakura's obviously the superior master, but she can't disobey Zoken. I don't know what she's trying to do with Ilya, but it'll end once she meets Zoken. No matter how much Sakura refuses him, the crest worm in her body will control her. As far as we know. In fact, Sakura might be the one to kill Zoken. Oh shit, he's coming with us. Whoa. KIREI's tagging along. Weird, but I like it. I stop at the unexpected reply. What did he just say? I know, right? What?
不服か。相手は最大勢力だ。凛の助力がない今、私程度でもありがたいはずなのだ。
Well, let's see how long KIREI plays ball for, right? Because we'll see what he's up to. He definitely wants to jump in the fray now, though. There's no way I'm discontented, which I'm happy about. I'm happy for any help, but...
なんでだよ。あんたが俺に手を貸す理由はないはずだ。
もちろん、これは今回限りのことだ。イリアスフィールを救い出した後も、協力者などと思われては困る。お前と私は最後まで相入れぬ関係だ。
Yep, pretty much.
なに、単純な利害の一致だよ。
Exactly.
加えて私のサーバントは全て奴に敗れた。理由としてはそれで十分ではないか。
Yep, Gilgamesh and Lancer. There's no lie in his words. A lot has happened between us, but he has never lied to me. Oh my gosh. That's true. He has never lied. So... I know what I need to say. I need to accept his help. But if I refuse, what happens? You know what? I'm too hype. Listen, you see my channel icon, you see my channel banner, and the name of my channel. I'm accepting this damn help. I'll see this Tiger Dojo later. I'm too excited to see what this is.
なるほど。その共通点は大きいな。確かにあの老人には少なからず縁がある。
We start down the hill. We leave the church together without looking at each other. Oh boy. Dawn is nearly broken when we reach the forest.
ここで待て。日付が変わるまでに私たちが戻ってこなければ帰っていい。
He stops the car on a road near the entrance of the forest. Kotomine arranged for the car. I'm glad they explained that. Like, KIREI has a car?
差し当たっては足だな。
Why does his voice go like that? After that conversation, Kotomine immediately prepared a car and driver. That alone is helpful. Oh, that was the talk before. Okay. It's past 3 in the morning. Not many taxis will take a suspicious student out to the outskirts right now. Can you imagine a taxi driver at fucking like 3 in the morning? Like you pick up a student and a priest.
戻ってくる者がそこの少年だけということもある。その時は良くない状況だ。私の帰りは待たず、全速で町に戻れ。
Okay, fair enough to the driver. Kotomine gives orders to the driver. The driver nods silently, then opens the trunk. Ooh. Who's this driver? He throws a long, thin object at me. Just toss the sword at him. Ooh, it's a black key. It's a slender sword. It's like a rapier. It's a sword made for thrusting, not slashing. The blade's a bit too thick, and it looks like it'll be hard to use. Meanwhile, KIREI is gonna be using like fucking 6. It's like Assassin's Dirk made into a sword.
獲物ってこれ。
奴は銃を好んだがな。あいにくにはサブマシンガンしかない。幽霊どもに鉛玉は効かんし、お前には扱いづらいものだ。魔術使いのお前にはそちらの方がらしいだろう。
Never would I have thought that KIREI owns submachine guns. What the fuck? But yeah, this is good for Shiro. Damn, I didn't think Shiro would be fighting with the black key. Let's go. I'd lightly swing the sword. It's oddly balanced. It weighs about 1 kilo, but the tip is heavy. It's more like an arrow than a sword.
教会専用の武器か。何か魔力を感じるけど。
Interesting.
国権という。さらに言うのなら。
Sacrament, right? Okay.
霊体を相手にするのは我々の専売特許だからな。
Ah,
その刀身にお前の魔術を乗せれば、サーバントといえど多少は有効だろう。
actually, yeah, those are very good weapons for this situation. Shiro and KIREI. That's if I can hit them with it, he adds.
それを使うような事態にならないよう心がけ。
Oh.
行くぞ。
Okay.
イリアスフィールが連れ出されてからじき1日経つ。今頃はもぬけの殻かもしれんが、その時はその時だ。
Yeah, it might be too late, but we'll see.
的尾さくらがどこに向かったのか、その手がかり程度は見つけ出せる。
The priest, unlike me, goes into the forest empty-handed. I take a deep breath. I put the sword into the sheath and follow after Kotomine. I don't know they had sheaths. I thought they like retracted into the fucking bottom of it. I don't know. I guess I never really understood how they worked. I feel like KIREI always had like the... They always like shot out like Wolverine claws. I take the lead, or maybe that's what he meant. I used my memory to head to the castle. I couldn't reach it the last time I was here. It's because I met Ilya fleeing from the Black Shadow on my way to the castle. I checked my left arm. I lost my arm at that time. I was almost killed by the Shadow and there wasn't a thing I could do about it. It's the same now. I have no way to match the Shadow even if I encounter it, and they also have Saber. Once I run into them, it's all over. And Berserker, right? Berserker got absorbed too. Is Sakura ever going to release Berserker? Because it's been made clear he wasn't killed. Once I run into them, it's all over. If I'm to get Ilya back, a surprise attack will be the only way. I'll rescue Ilya without Sakura noticing. Then, what should I do after that? What can I do to Sakura? How can I take Sakura back to my house? All things you can't do right now.
的尾さくらを連れ戻そうと思ってはいないだろうな。
思ってるに決まってるだろう。俺はさくらを助けるために。
やめておけ。今の我々では的尾さくら、いや、あの黒い影には太刀打ちできん。出会った瞬間、話し合いの余地もなく飲み込まれる。
Yeah, Shiro saw it firsthand.
お前の方が分かっているの。
Felt it firsthand. Almost killed you guys. It'll be just like when I confronted her in the yard. But still.
今回は諦める。イリアスフィールをこちらで保護すれば、まだ猶予はできる。的尾さくらと話がしたいのなら、彼女に対抗できる力を用意してからだ。
Solid logic there, KIREI. Of course I can match Sakura, who has an overwhelming amount of magical energy. Said over 100 million? Something like that? If anyone could prepare such a thing, it'll be Tosaka. Like, that's an absurd level of magic compared to, like, Rin, who is, like, a very, like, solid magus. I'll have to project the gem sword we were planning to use against Zoken and the Black Shadow. I wonder if that's still going to be a factor.
わかった。今はイリアを救うのを第一にすればいいんだろう。
Because they've been building up the whole gem sword thing, but I don't know. Is Shiro just gonna go home and find the blueprint, or maybe go back to meet up with Rin and do it? I don't know. I mean, if they save Ilya and then Rin's okay, which he is, then they could do it. So we'll see.
そうだ。では行くぞ。時間がない。
I slap my cheeks to boost my spirits. This isn't the time to be feeling timid. I have to save Ilya. Sakura said she'll kill her. I won't let her die, and I won't let Sakura do such a thing. All I can do right now is to get Ilya away from Sakura. And I'll concentrate on that for now. Oh boy. I emerge in a familiar place. It's been 2 hours since I entered the forest. The sun should already be up, but the forest still covered in a morning mist. The forest still covered in morning mist.
いるな。この森に満ちた呪いは 間違いなく奴のものだ。
Kotomina says something strange as we keep running. A curse over this forest? Can he see such a thing?
コトミネ、呪いってあんたにはさくらの気配がわかるのか？
わかるというよりは共鳴だ。
That makes sense. Resonance is the perfect word.
万が一さくらと戦うことになれば、私は撤退する。
Oh, he's being honest right there. Like, hey, if it comes down to that, I'm out. Cause KIREI, the whole reason he's alive now is cause the mud like completely covered him and like gave him life. And he saw within it. It seemed like he saw Angara within the mud. Or witnessed what it really was. Yeah, because he's technically not even alive. Like, he doesn't have a heartbeat. There's just this weird, like, aura around him. So, for him to detect it makes sense. Resonance is a great word for that. You see how I'm geeking out here? And it's interesting. So it's like because of that, he can't harm her. And it seemed like when Sakura made her comment earlier in the route about that KIREI wouldn't be able to defeat her, like, it seemed like she was aware of that fact. I don't know. Well, I have no chance of winning either, but...
さくらはさくらだ。おかしな影に取り憑かれてるだけですぐに
正常になるか。それは以前に説明しただろうに。的をさくらを元に戻すには。
He did explain that.
彼女と
We'll have a very small window once I guess the Grail fully manifests.
方法があるとすれば2つ。
Oh.
あの影の本体を消滅させるか。
Right. And we're gonna be going for the latter, I guess. Maybe those... Hold on. So, okay, I know there's two endings to this route. Because I think it's the same like in UBW, like a true end and a good end. I feel like it's gonna come down to a choice. And either we're gonna kill Sakura, or we're gonna be able to, like, use that window to save her. I'm gonna call that now, although that might be obvious at this point.
今のお前にあれを倒す術はない。お前にできることは影がこの世に生まれ落ちるまで的をさくらの精神をつなぎ止めることだけだ。
Okay, but I don't know how to protect her mind. The command spell covering Sakura's body. If that's what Kotomine means by Black Sakura, then isn't Sakura slowly turning into the shadow?
コトミネ、影の実体化ってのはさくらが影そのものになるってことか。
いや、多少の共感はあるだろうが、影の本体は聖杯の中にいる。的を桜を変貌させているものは聖杯の中にいるものだが、それとてあくまで彼女の影なのだ。彼女なくして影は存在できない。形のない本体は的を桜の影になることで物質界に存在する。
Existing as her shadow.
的を桜という不完全な聖杯でなければ、中にいるものはこの世に生まれることはない。だが産んでしまえば、それは的を桜とは別のものになる。
Right, okay.
彼女を汚染する呪いも止まるだろう。
コトミネ、生まれるって言うけど、桜の中にそいつはいるのか。
まさか。そうであれば話は簡単だろう。体内にいるものを摘出してしまえばこと足りるのだ。
I see, okay.
影の本体は聖杯の中にいる。的を桜はあくまでそれに栄養と実像を与えるだけのよりしろだ。
That's why it's more complicated. Okay. Well, I didn't know it would be simple to extract it from her body, but I guess this makes sense. If that's a possibility, why that can't happen.
どういうことだよ、それ。聖杯っていうのは何個もあるのか。
あるとも。初めに説明しただろう。この地には聖杯があり、その聖杯を人間が用意した聖杯に降霊させるのだと。大元の聖杯、聖杯戦争という儀式の法則を司る大頭脳たる魔法陣、それがアインツベルンとトーサカ、マキリが用意したこの土地にある聖杯だよ。
この土地にある聖杯。
All the laws. Summoning the servants, making the masters fight, and calling down the Holy Grail. If the Holy Grail War is man-induced, then it's obvious that there's also a man-induced cause. Then, if I find that large-scale magic circle and destroy it, I may be able to purge the shadow invading Sakura's body. Crazy idea, Shiro. Holy shit.
その場所を知っているのか？
予測はつく。正確な入り口を知りたければリング。
Interesting. I didn't expect this.
この土地の管理者はトーサカだ。
Ah, that's right.
200年前、アインツベルンがトーサカと手を結んだの
Oh,
は
that's what
儀式
Ilya
の場所
meant.
を確保するため。後継者であるリンならば教えられているはず。
Yeah, this is what Ilya was talking about.
もっとも、それはイリアスフィールを取り戻してからの話だ。このままゾウケンの手にイリアスフィールが渡れば、マトウサクラもイリアスフィールも聖杯として使い捨てられる。マトウゾウケンは大元の聖杯など使う気はない。
Oh.
奴にしてみれば、イリアスフィールとマトウサクラさえいれば事足りるのだ。大元の聖杯を壊すというお前のアイデアも。
バカ言うな。
Huh.
そんなの考えてなんかないぞ。
Yeah, totally.
そうなのか。お前にとってはそれが最も現実的な打開策だと思うのだがな。実行しないとはおかしな男だ。
うるさいな。そういうお前こそなんだって黙ってたんだ。初めからそんなものがあるって言ってくれれば今頃。
とっくに起動式を壊していたか。そううまくいかんさ。何しろ私の目的は起動式の
And there it
成就
is.
だ。お前に起動式を壊させるわけにはいかん。言っただろ。イリアスフィールを助け出した後は敵同士だ。
Exactly.
私の目的はお前たちとは違う。興味があるのはマトウサクラから変化するもの。いや、マトウサクラになろうとしているものだ。ゾウケンのような望みはない。
ふざけんな。あんたもゾウケンと同じだ。サクラを利用して得体の知れないものを作って、それを自分のものにしようとしているじゃないか。
自分のもの？まさか。生まれた後のことなど興味はないし、そもそも人の手で御し得るものではなかろう。現れるのは地獄という現象だ。
Ah.
マトウサクラがそれになれば、私とて例外なく死に絶える。
What is that? Did his goals just...
正気か。お前そこまで分かっていて、自分だって殺されるって分かっていて、サクラをそんなものにしたいのか。
This is interesting. He has no intention to survive.
そうだ。私の役割は誕生するものを祝
Right,
福
he
する
did say that.
それはどのような状況、どのような対象であろうと変わらない。ここに生まれようとする命と意志がある。それを阻むことはできない。エミヤ、この世に純粋な願いがあるとすれば、それは生まれたいという一年だけではない。
だけどサクラに取り付いたやつは
悪ではない。人間は
Is it
ただあ
not?
るだけで幸福を得られる生き物だ。生きれば生きるほど違う幸福を知り、より高度で複雑な快楽を学習する。だが人間とて初めから幸福であることはない。胎児には幸福が何であるか理解する知識がない。人間はゼロから何が楽しいのかを学び、何が正しいのかを受け入れる機能がある。
Either KIREI really understands Angra or doesn't at all. I don't know. Because I'm under the impression that Angra was summoned and was very hateful. Like, I guess the world like rejected him to some extent and hated him, and thus I don't know, because He's called like all the evil in the world or something like that, right? I don't know. But this is an interesting perspective from KIREI.
始まりはゼロだ。そこには善悪もなく、この世にあることを許されたという事実しかない。善か悪か、どちらに分かれるかは人間の学習次第だ。責任があるとしたら、それはその人間を育んだ環境と、自らを育てた自己だけだろう。そのものが生まれ出ることには何の罪もない。故に、それが悪魔であろうと誕生を祝福する。私は今までそのように生きてきた。この生き方は私のものだ。的を桜から生まれ出るものが地獄であろうと、それを変えることこそ難しい。
I don't understand. I know he's serious. He knows he'll die, but he's still going to bless the evil that will be born through Sakura. I'll never be able to approve of this man. But it's true that he's trying to save Ilya and release Sakura from Zoken's control. Thoughts that are in conflict. Lives that cannot coexist. But we have the same goal right now.
信頼していいんだな。
共闘すると言った。私の背中はお前に任せる。
Alright, KIREI. You're my bro till this is over. Let's go. A reply without hesitation. Because, you know, KIREI means it. He's dead serious. This is mutually beneficial. You will give his all. That's all that's there right now. I have an ally that's better than anyone. I'll just think about rescuing Ilya and getting out of this forest safely. That's all you can do right now, buddy. Let's go. Oh, man. I like this. I like this. Oh, we got I know what this is. Well, I don't know what this is, but I know what this weapon is. We got the Black Key. One of the charms to repel devils used by the Holy Church. It is a symbolic tool for the agents, but not many favor using it as it is difficult to handle and has weak physical attack power. Interesting. Its effectiveness as a sword is low, and due to its length, it is used exclusively as a throwing weapon. Most of the things that classify as evil are phenomena and ghosts, so the Black Key used to fight them emphasizes the ability to intervene spiritually rather than physical attack power. The blades of the Black Key used by experts or chosen agents are made from magical energy, and only the hilt is actually carried around. Oh, that explains what I was talking about before, why it's like, why when KIREI uses them, they just come out of the hilt. So it's because he's an expert. Oh, interesting, because it's made from magical energy. His are. Interesting, very cool. There are agents that hide hundreds of Black Keys under their robes. He might be one of them. Very cool. Now, what the hell is this? The space is filled with black fire. The luxurious rooms are burned away by meaningless gasping. The blazing fire is like a heat haze. The formerly shapeless shadow breaks through every wall and floor in concert with the host's pain. The black heat haze dances in tune to the melody. Each time the figure at its center curls up, claws at her throat, and gasps in agony, the old castle's beauty is disfigured further. But this is nothing to grieve over. This desolate winter castle has been forgotten by everyone. Nobody has lived here or seen it, so it makes no difference even if it's destroyed. Yo. The hall is turned into the Shadow's kingdom. Writhing in agony, the woman in the middle is both its king and its slave. It has already been a day since she arrived at this castle with Ilya's veil. Mato Sakura's transfiguration is reaching its final stage. As she's one with the Shadow, having a physical form is torture. Her mind is being engulfed by pain and the impulse to destroy. If that were all, she would be able to bear it. She's used to physical pain. But the pain of having her existence denied is something she has never experienced. Shadow should not exist. This world has no blessings to offer it. Not if KIREI has anything to say about it. But that might be the fact. We'll see. He tears at her throat. He cannot breathe. The air is poisonous. Mato Sakura is turning into a deep-sea monster, so being on land is like being in a vacuum. That's why she dances around like mad. Her sanity broken, she takes out her anger on everything she sees. Keeps appealing to the unconcerned world about her pain, about her misfortune and her pain.
さて、そろそろ頃合いかのあれは。思いのほか、的さくらであり続けたが、あと一押しで肉の器になり変わるじゃろうて。
Two shadows watch the spectacle. An old Magus Matozoken and his servant assassin.
あと一押しか。その言葉、とうに聞き飽きたぞ魔術師殿。すでに勝敗は決したのだ。私以外のサーバントなど不要。早々に残る2体を取り込ませてしまえばよかろう。分かっておる。だがあれは自ら取り込んだサーバントを殺そうとせん。小娘の朝知恵か。
Thanks for addressing that.
がないだけなのか。セイバーもバサーカーも桜に囚われたままよ。殺してしまえばよいものを存命させておる。
なんと駒はセイバーだけではないというのか。
おそらくわしに対する牽制なのだろうが、千両。サーバントを抱え込めば込むほど、あれは多くの魔力を聖杯から引き出す。起動式から魔力を受信する小聖杯ならではの魔力補給だが、流れてくるものは魔力だけではない。あれはサーバントを生かす限り変貌を早めておるのだ。わしが手を下さずとも、じき理性を食われ、理想通りの道具になろう。
Crazy. The old man just laughs, watching the girl's suffering. There's affection in his eyes. He loves her. What he originally considered a mere experiment grew beyond his expectation to grant him his dearest wish, immortality. It would be strange not to love her. The old Magus Mato Sakura looks like a beautiful bride. No matter how much she fights, she will be his in the end. Yuck. It doesn't matter even if she obtains power, controls many servants, and retains her sanity. Their hierarchy was set 11 years ago. The old Magus can kill Mato Sakura merely by closing his eyes and opening them again. But the White Skull is different. He's the symbol of ill omen, the wind that brings death, so he's sensitive to those of his kind.
魔術師殿は軽視しているが、さて。
Will everything turn out well? See, that's the thing. Zoken's like, he almost has the same perspective as Shinji. Like, oh, Sakura's always been this way. She knows the hierarchy. Like, I'm not even concerned about it. But you know, Assassin, he ain't feeling too good about it. The situation will not change even if the girl loses her sanity. She reacts to people with hostility. In that regard, she's already acting the way she will once her mind is lost. Mato Zoken is conceited. Even if she goes mad, she will not obey his command.
魔術師殿、真実、あの娘を御しうる方法があるのだろうな。あれの外敵に対する防御本能は過剰に過ぎる。理性をなくし、敵味方の判別がつかなくなれば、そうなっては殺気を消す程度では近寄れん。あれは自分を殺すという結果を先読みし、外敵を排除する類のものだ。
And that's like what she saw with Reina, right? She was like, if I face, I'm so much more powerful than her, but if I face her again, I feel like she's gonna beat me. So, yeah, her instincts and her defenses, her defensive instincts, like he said, very strong. So, yeah, that's a good point, Assassin.
ほう、なるほど、それは頼もしい。器としてますます安心できるというものよ。
The old man just laughs. Falling silent, the masked figure stares at the crumbling hall. He cannot approve of the Magus's plan. He says his goal is immortality, but his method seems distorted. No, he's a rotting human from the start. It's natural that he's crazy, but the old man's procedure seems inconsistent.
聞いたか、アサシ。助けてください、おじいさまと。よいぞよいぞ、その愛願、11年前に帰るようじゃ。
He's absolutely insane at this point.
世界そのものに否定される圧迫、さぞ苦しかろう、さくら。だが耐えよ。お前の体は耐えられるとも。思い出すがよい。11年にわたる孤独の日々を。何千という攻めくに耐えたのは何のためだ。 何万という虫どもに体を預けたのは何のためだ？そうだ。
Wow, he's loving this. What a sick
何が
fight.
問題はない。そのように育て上げた。そのように鍛え上げたのだ。
Like there's like great affection in his words. Like of course, like he's seeing like he sees his wish on the horizon. Finally, after all like hundreds and hundreds of years, he's finally gonna get his wish. Like finally prevent his soul from rotting. Like how could he not feel that way? Like it said, right? But at the same time, it's like he's being too indulgent, right? Like he's savoring it. He's like waiting. He's letting Shiro live because he feels grateful to him for pushing her to the point, because he wanted to like he wanted to get Shiro's reaction and like torture him with the knowledge that he contributed to Sakura getting to that point to an extent. Like it's just this is gonna lead to him losing for sure. It seems the old mattress can hear the girl's voice. Assassin can only hear groans, but she must literally be begging for her life, begging for help. Oh, poor Sakura.
助けるとも助けるとも。お主はわしの作品じゃ。最後まで見届けて死んぜよ。いやいや、だが助けられるのは肉体だけじゃ。11年の鍛錬において、お主の精神だけはついてこなかったからの。そう、受け入れることで苦痛から逃れたお前では、その怨嗟には耐えられまい。だが安心するがよい。肉の
Your flesh shall put on Avenger. Whoa. Okay, he seems to know. The old Magus continues to laugh. Assassin looks at him emotionlessly and steps back.
どこに行く朝日？万が一ということもある。お主にはあれからわしを守ってもらわねばならん。
それは構わんが、黒い聖杯ばかりにかまけ、白い聖杯を自由
Oh yeah, where is Ilya?
どうか。おお、そのことか。何？イリアスフィールは我らに協力的じゃ。もとより聖杯として門を開けるためだけに存在する娘。その目的が果たされるのならとおとなしくうなずきよったわ。
I mean, that does seem to be the case. She's accepted it. Because, I mean, from the beginning, she's known her role and knew what it would lead to, so.
そう、いぶかしがるでない。お主の求める聖杯はあちらの娘だ。歴史に名を残し、自らがオリジナルになる。記録としての永遠を望むウヌの願いは、
And becoming the original. We need Gramps to come take his head.
だがそれにはあの娘に本来の姿になってもらわねばならん。わしはホムンクルスは管轄外でな。あやつらが清掃を整えるまでは好きにさせておけばよい。
Oh. Are Sella and Laceret preparing it?
無理強いはしないということか。だが、そのような余裕が我らにあるのかな？
あるとも。もはや我らに敵はない。エミヤの小せがれと当坂の小娘が生きておるのは意外じゃったが、どうということもなかろう。
Well, clearly you don't understand Shiro.
バカ者はおらん。そのような杞憂で事を急ぎ、イリアスフィールに死なれでもしたら取り返しがつかん。天の門を開けるはあやつの責務だ。
Heaven's Gate.
我らは慈悲をもってその仕事を全うさせてやればよい。朝日。
What's Assassin gonna do?
そこまで。どうやら。
Oh, he sensed them. We're here. At that instant, the white skull disappears. Assassin sensed the intruders and hurried out of the castle without hesitation. The enemies are already running outside. They have slipped through the unwary Magus's guard and are about to exit the castle gate. But he hasn't been careless. Iliasville cannot run away. Einsburn's long-standing desire is in her core. The white girl will help him even if he doesn't force her. It's foolish to run away with such a girl. Even if they escape the forest with her, she will come to the land of the Holy Grail, the land of the origin.
家に放任していたのだが仕方あるまい。出番だぞさくら。イリアスフィールなくしてお前が救われることはない。その苦しみから逃れたいのであれば遠慮せず蹂躙してくれるがよい。
Whoa, he's setting her on them. a loud laugh, the presence of the old magus recedes. A shadow is cowering in the hall. The shadow that shrouds the entire hall has become a black swamp from which two dark figures emerge. The girl no longer feels agony. It's not that she's accustomed to the poison now. It's merely that... pleasure has surpassed her dark pain. Well, we'll see. Then again, KIREI did say if they face Sakura, he's heading out, so I don't know. He raises a finger. To the direction of the castle gate, the direction the trespassers have gone, where they are running even now. So it said two figures emerged. Does that mean Saber Alter and Berserker? Oh. Yeah, sounds like Saber Alter and Berserker. Ah, of course. We get to see him again. So she wants to keep Shiro alive. Interesting. The Black Giant is released. The unleashed hound roars and disappears with a sudden gust. Then she's like, well, he won't be able to tell, but can't be helped. She smiles. Slowly, she leaves the Kingdom of Rubble with the Black Swordsman, because she did say if Shiro dies, then you won't have to worry, and, you know, his suffering would end. It's like... very twisted at this point. Interlude out. We emerge into a clearing, an empty circular space within the vast forest. The castle I saw through Ilya's eyes is standing there, just like I remembered. There's no one around. Strange that there's no watch anywhere, but I can't back out even if this is a trap. Even if they don't know we're here, it'll be suicidal to go in from the front door. It might be useless, but I have to do everything I can.
侵入するのなら水路を使うところだが、そんな悠長な真似が通じる相手ではなかろう。城に入った時点で侵入は悟られる。直接イリアスフィールの監禁場所に乗り込み、
That would be ideal.
を言わせぬまま脱出したいのだが。
The priest looks up at the castle, pondering. He narrows his eyes as if trying to look through the wall, staring at each window in turn.
驚いたな。本気で侮られているようだぞ、エミヤ。
A happy voice. YORO Kobe. I've never heard this tone from him before, so I doubt my ears for a second.
なんだよ、ことにね。なんか見つけたのか。
見つけたとも。時に一つ尋ねるが。
Oh, what the fuck? We're gonna climb the castle?
まさか、あんた。
無論、フリークライミングだ。垂直だがオーバーハングはなく、凹凸は十分にある。この壁なら足場は確保できる。
I mean, I'm sure you have experience, KIREI. We weren't all executors. Hunting heretics in fucking Antarctica. Kotomina puts his hand on the wall before I could stop him. Presses himself against the wall and climbs up. He's going slow, but I see how stable he is. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm fine with KIREI taking the lead here. The priest continues to climb as he speaks. Yeah, you better listen to him. He is Shiro's enemy, but right now a very dependable ally. I throw down the sword and get on the wall. He must have picked an easy section to climb. The rocks are pretty rough, so I can manage to get a hold of them. You don't just use your strength to climb up. Knowing if the next hold is safe, knowing if the small hold can support your weight, knowing if there's another hold after you move. That's why I would never rock climb. Maybe in like a controlled environment like indoor rock climbing, but an actual mountain, get the fuck out of here. A vertical climb is like a puzzle of improvisation. Even if the goal is a meter away, you have to go back down and try a new route if you can't find the next hold. A route to the destination. The technique of thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead only comes with experience. That's experience I lack, so I have to copy exactly what Kotomina does. Shiro doing what he does best. I'll instantly fall if I miss the target by a few centimeters or grip the handle with the wrong force. He's complaining. I grumble as I climb up. Well, it's ridiculous, but it's not totally reckless. Normally, one climbs like this near the top of a mountain. The wall isn't the only thing a climber fights against. Just as the deep sea is a sanctuary that humans cannot violate, high places are also a sacred place. There's not enough oxygen above the altitude of 6,000 meters, and untrained people cannot stay there for more than a few hours. That is true. Nausea, dizziness, brain edema from lack of oxygen, and finally death. This is a hell that gets worse the higher you go. An intense cold, your bare skin would freeze, and even a slight scratch would turn into necrosis. Yikes. Climbing is done in such extreme environments. Compared to that, merely climbing a wall is hardly impossible. We're basically burglars at this point. It's still hard. I can only use the tips of my fingers. I have to put my weight there and support my body using a small foothold. I can't keep up with him unless I've trained every inch of my body. Oh, weird. And back down. It's like I have to remember the way back down now. I'm not a spider, so I can't do such a thing. Yeah, fucking break it. It would have been so much easier if we just gone inside using that tree. Is it weird that I'm like enjoying this dynamic between Shiro and KIREI? Like I want a whole fucking comic about this. Of just them going on adventures and KIREI taking the lead and Shiro being like, what the fuck, man? What are we doing? I jump into the castle. I break the window and jump in using the same motion. I grab the wall with both hands, swing my body at the window, and kick my way in. Good job, Shiro. I roll across the expensive-looking carpet. Action roll. My body was falling when I swung my legs. If I'd kicked out a bit later, I would have hit the wall and landed back first on the ground. It's dangerous to kick into a window and roll while scattering glass shards, but it's no worse than expected. That is pretty dangerous, isn't it? Busting you out of here. The instant I raise my head, all trifling matters escape my mind. I forget I'm in enemy territory. I recall what happened in the yard. Ilya told me goodbye with a false smile. A cold voice. Ilya puts on a cold face. I'm used to it. I'm used to seeing that face on her, but... Whoa. Did he slap her? I slap her across the cheek, unable to forgive her. Holy shit. I can't with Shiro sometimes. I'm happy to be able to see her, but I'm really angry. Thankfully he's not Kazuma and didn't dropkick her. A bad girl. And that is the right thing to say right there. He looks away. She bites her lip and... murmurs something I can't hear.
私が嫌がってるとしても、それがどうだっていうの。私たちじゃさくらには勝てないし、逃げられない。私をこの城から連れ出すことは不可能よ。だから条件も好きにさせている。
Yeah, I don't know if you can outrun Saber Alter and Berserker.
シロだけならまだ見逃してもらえるけど、私と一緒じゃ絶対に森からは出られないわ。
The Red Eyes reject me, telling me to go back. Whoa! Wow, are you kidding me? That's fucking hilarious. Alright. Let's see. Top.
それでも連れて帰る。俺は一人で帰る気はないからな。
They're really driving home that Shiro would not do anything else in this situation. I don't even need to think about it. There's no alternative in my mind. Ilya just stares back at me in surprise. I take her hand.
行くぞ、イリア。見つかる前に家に帰ろう。
I pull her small, light body and start to walk.
呆れた。シロには何を言っても無駄ね。
Ilya starts to walk without resisting.
本当にこんなのうまくいくはずない。
He's like, this is dumb as shit. But she's happy. She happily closes her hand over mine.
何を悠長にやっている。
Oh, then. Oh yeah, Kirei's here too. Kotomina jumps in through the window I broke. That took you a while, Kirei. Ilya pulls her hand from mine and stands on guard.
また、イリア。そいつは味方だ。今回だけ協力することになった。即興の味方なんだ。
え？嘘。シロったらこんなやつと手を組んだの？ダメよ、シロ。こいつは。
無駄話は後だ。追いつかれ
He's
る
like,
前に
don't
外に出る。
tell him what you're gonna tell him. We gotta go. Which is true, that you guys have to get out of here. He moves in an instant. Kotomine grabs Ilya's arm and jumps out the window without any hesitation. Did Ilya Yo, Kirei just grabbed Ilya and jumped out the window. 3 stories down.
イリア
I dashed to the window. Kotomine has already landed. Yo. Ilya's in his arms. How do you not break his ankles? Kirei's too good. And at once, she shakes off his grip and slaps his face. She hit him so hard that I can hear it from up here.
感心してる場合じゃない。要するに飛び降りろってことかよ。あいつ
Archer, take care of that. Oh, wait. There's no time to hesitate. I can manage this height if I land properly. I charge as much magical energy as I can into my feet. I can't strengthen my own body, but this should soften the landing. Or not. Well, that wasn't elegant, but you made it. This song, really, right now? I jump down 20 meters and roll the instant I hit the ground. It's only the 3rd floor, but the 3rd floor of a castle is very high up. Yeah, because I'm looking at that. Look, 3 windows up. 3 floors up. Look at that. That's fucking high, dude. In a normal house, it'd be somewhere around the 8th story.
いた。脳天飛び出すかと思ったさ。今の。
Damn, my feet are so numb that I can't even stand. I'm lucky that it's grassy here. If this were asphalt, I would have broken my legs. Yeah, if it were asphalt. Alright, fucking sure. Then I'd never be able to escape.
びっくり。シロ、丈夫だね。
そうだな。あの高さから何の魔術講師もなしに落下とは恐れ入る。やけか。
That's hilarious. The two stare at me. Setting Ilya aside for the moment, Kotomina's comment makes me forget about the pain.
叫んな。お前が飛び降りたからああするしかなかったんだよ。俺だってこんなのは二度とごめんだ。普通足折れてるし、飛び降りた瞬間なんてめまいで失神しかけたんだからな。
Do you guys have time to be talking like this? This is great, but...
だが5体満足ではないか。文句を言われる筋合いはないが。しかし、確かに驚きだ。
You know what's funny?
から飛び降りようなどと思えたな。
Because Kirei's like, he didn't expect him to jump down, so Kirei, what, was just gonna leave him there? That's fucking hilarious.
いかに魔術師とはいえ、魔術講師なしで飛び降りようとは思う前に。
Well, I was left behind, and since Kotomina jumped with Ilya, I thought I'd look bad if I didn't do it too. That's so funny.
シロのせいじゃないわ。シロは体だけじゃなくて
Ah, is that really what it is?
だから体だって丈夫になってるし、あの高さなら降りられるって。
Interesting. So that's the reason? Huh.
イリア、今のどういう。
なるほど。それは頼もしい。戦闘面でその強気を
Yeah,
発揮してくれ。
especially if they catch up to you right here.
お前の剣だ。
He throws me the sword I left here.
走れるな。ここからは命がけ
Yeah,
だぞ。
time to get out of Dodge. Kotomina turns to the castle gate, telling me there's no time to talk. Here we go. And in challenge to him, berserker noises. An odd sound shakes the winter castle. That's like rubble crushes and breaks in Berserker.
やっぱりまだこの世に留めてたのね、さくら。
He knows right away. That roar was definitely a signal fire for the hunt, telling us that the most fearsome hound has been unleashed. It's like a death sentence placed upon a fleeing prisoner by an honorable yet ruthless lord.
まさかか。
Yeah, KIREI's like, fuck. My mind shifts into full alert. Berserker! I hear the name that embodies danger, and every last ounce of composure is squeezed from my body.
引くぞ。戦ってどうにかなる相手ではない。追いつかれ
Pretty
れば
much.
殺されるだけだ。
So go, get, shoo. Kotomina leads the way to the castle gate.
振り返るな、イリア。諦めろ。バーサーカーは以前とは違う。
I take Ilya's hand and start running. We can't be holding back now. If that mad warrior is after us, the only way for us to survive is to run with all our might for the whole 3 hours to the forest edge. Holy shit. Run for 3 hours straight from 2 servants. Yeah, good fucking luck. There's no way this works. There's a fight about to happen. It's hard to breathe. A darkness I can't ignore no matter what is overtaking us. I run through the forest. I still don't see anything behind us. All I hear is the sound of raging wind. The pursuer is not a hound but a huge monster. As he cannot slip in between trees like us, he instead follows by knocking aside whatever blocks his path. It feels like we're being chased by one of those heavy drills used for digging tunnels. It's like there's a black wall bearing down to engulf us. I slow down to Ilya's pace. This is bad. The enemy's speed and ours are about the same. They'll catch up to us in a minute if I try to run while carrying Ilya.
まだ追いつかれたわけじゃない。背中に乗れ。イリア一人ならどうってことない。
バカ、どうってことある。そんなことしたらすぐに追いつかれるってわかるもん。
What should I do? Should I carry Ilya and run, or will I fight that monster? And I can't even match Assassin. Fight one-on-one against the strongest servant with this borrowed sword? Don't give me this choice. Not me. No, stop. Please don't make me. There's no way in the world I can beat that monster. I'll die if I stop. He'll definitely kill me. The moment I face him, my body will be sliced in half, my torso crushed by strength like a machine, all while I'm still conscious and...
その必要はない。イリアスフィー
Whoa.
は私が運ぶ。
We both turn around. I don't even have time to be surprised. Kotomina walks over to us, picks Ilya up, and starts running. Holy shit. He's fast. Kotomina has a good build. With his height, he should be able to easily carry Ilya and run. Look how small she is, holy hell. But we're in a forest. Even though the ground is uneven, trees are scattered everywhere and his arms are full. He's not slowing down. Look at his hair. They're just, both their hair just blowing in the wind. His fucking jacket too. Not jacket, what would you call that? His fucking, I don't know. His clothes. I run full speed after him. We're at equal speed now. Kotomina is carrying Ilya while I'm running without any shackles. In a forest where we might trip at any moment, we run at a pace of 100 meters per 7 seconds. Very fast. My heart's beating rapidly. This isn't normal. I'm running too quickly. It's not possible for a human to run at almost 50 kilometers per hour through this terrain. My left arm throbs. It feels like my left arm expanded beneath the cloth. This is probably what Ilya was talking about. Archer's battle experience isn't the only thing flowing into me. His physical abilities are flowing into me now. That is OP as shit. An overdose of strength-enhancing drugs. So I'm glad there's some explanation for why he survived an unaided fall from 3 stories up in a castle to now running like this much this fast. Now that doesn't explain KIREI, but KIREI is KIREI, so the poison seeps into my body, letting me demonstrate abilities beyond my limits. That's fine. Even if this may be contamination too great for a Geiger counter to measure, I appreciate it for now. Well, KIREI's heart isn't beating, right? So it couldn't be racing. Kotomina's different. I don't sense any usage of magic or a leak of magical energy. It's unbelievable, but he's running with Ilya in his arms without any magical assistance. Cause yeah, I don't know if KIREI, like... Isn't he, like, technically dead in a weird way? So he wouldn't have any strain on his organs or muscles, right? I don't know. Huh.
それより気がついたか。この速度を保てば逃げ切れるぞ。
Ah.
何しろあれは目が見えぬようだからな。
I love that answer. Not as much as you. I hope they keep that in the movie. Well, they're definitely gonna keep this in the movie, but I like, you know, some of the back and forth between Shiro and KIREI. They better keep that, man.
目が見えないって追っての？
そうとしか思えん。速度ではあちらの方が上だ。森の木々などバーサーカには小石程度の足止めにしかならん。にもかかわらず追いつかれないのはあちらに何か欠陥があるのだろう。
Kotomina plainly talks. I don't know why he's talking about this with such disinterest, but
逃げ切れる。あとは俺たちの体力次第ってことか。
いや、逃げ足だけで勝ち抜けるほど。
a voice filled with hostility. Before I'm able to tell what he means. Assassin. Fuck. My left arm writhes. Oh shit. Now this is a CG. Oh man. I see a white skull. Assassin slips through the trees beside us as if laughing at our attempts to escape. By the time I realize how much trouble we're in, it's already too late. On the other side of the trees is Assassin, raising his left arm over his head and... Someone parries before it can pierce my skull. I gasp. There's only one person that can do such a thing. Kotomina, still carrying Ilya, parried the attack that was fired without any indication. Yo. I know. What an asshole. Oh, I love KIREI. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Kotomina slows down. The priest frowns and glares at the black assassin, keeping pace with us. Whoa. KIREI's gonna fight Assassin? Wow. Yo. Oh, KIREI, please don't die. Kotomina stops and lets Ilya down. I pull the bewildered girl towards me. At the same time, 3 daggers are fired like bullets. You know, alright, so I'm not ignorant enough to think that KIREI's gonna die, because clearly, like, the whole thing of witnessing, like, the birth of Angra into the world, like, they keep harping on that. He's like, I have to bless whatever comes into this world. But this is crazy. He's gonna fight Assassin. Whoa. Damn. He's like, you ain't shit compared to 100 personas. I doubt my eyes. Assassin fired 3 sword flashes. The priest easily knocked them all aside. 3 in one hand. Crazy. I love when KIREI busts out the black keys and shows how badass he really is. And this is the first time he's done it in Fate Stay Night, so... This is like, this shit right here and whatever's to come is like the whole basis for his badassery in Fate Zero. Like, this is where it all started. So cool. Berserker. Damn, that was close. He'll catch up to us if we slow down here. This is no time to be indecisive. I have to go ahead with Ilya. Whoa. I hold Ilya in my arms. Go, Shiro. I can't run as fast as Kotomina, but this is still faster than having her run with me. I turn my back to the priest. The dark roar is coming from another part of the forest. It's surely coming closer while destroying everything in its path. I have nothing to say to Kotomina. Trusting him with my back and running with all speed will be my best reply. Right when I'm about to start off. priest says something strange. Yeah, his voice heavy with self-derision.
余分な忠告だ。急げ。バーサーカーだけならば逃げ切れよう。後の戦いはお前次第だ。エミヤシロ。
Kirei, are you gonna be okay? I nod and start off. Their shadows recede into the distance. His back is so far away. Does he just intend to parry Assassin? I have a bad feeling. I think we will never see each other alive again. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so I guess that kind of told us right there. But it looks like we're about to see the result. It's a bit abrupt, but driving away evil spirits is not a priest's duty. A priest preaches about the teachings of God, but doesn't drive away evil spirits. Their God is one and absolute, supreme and all-knowing, a spirit that created the perfect world. Such a God would never allow evil to disgrace the world that he created. But evil still exists, corrupting men and tainting the world. God's world is being desecrated by something that should not exist. This is how they define the contradiction. That even the evil that threatens mankind is a necessary part of the world. Is something worthy of... Wait, hold on. Is something worthy of love. In this regard, evil is a messenger from heaven. If what brings out the goodness of men is holy, it follows that what brings out the malice of men is evil. They are both angels sent by God. As one who teaches the word of God, the priest has no right to eliminate them. But evil does not exist, corrupting men and tainting the earth, producing gruesome tragedies surpassing human knowledge. Wait, excuse me, evil does exist. At times, the trials from heaven made people realize how powerless God is. The inhuman deeds of the evil caused people to desire for miracles from the great God. Consequently, an exception was created. Apostles, humans that carry out the will of God instead of spreading his word. Trials that should be observed. Heresy that should be denied. People who possess that should not exist, the eighth sacrament. Executors, destroyers of evil, devised by the 120 cardinals were born. They drive away darkness, purging all things that are not part of God's teachings. They hunt down that which doesn't exist in the doctrine, so they're not bound by the doctrine. The immorality is forgiven. There's only one thing they must protect, the great name of God. For this purpose, they will destroy the evil that God created. That is the only difference between them and the exorcists.
大公社か。連中はこぞって鳩のごとき軽薄さ。蛇のごとき移り身を習わせるというが。なるほど。貴様もその例に漏れぬらしい。
Indeed. The White Skull laughs. The priest Kotomina KIREI doesn't answer, but checks his weapons. 5 black keys on each side and a command spell on his right arm, unused since the last war. These armaments are more than sufficient against a low-ranking spirit. But he cannot kill a servant even if he hits every one of his weapons. Even if he may be nameless, Assassin is a heroic spirit, exactly. He can't possibly defeat a heroic spirit unless he has a weapon of the scripture scale that the selected agents carry. Well, I didn't know about that.
どうした？見れば貴様のそれも投擲するもの。ここで私と一勝負興じてみるか。
So what would be a weapon of the scripture scale? Weird. Are there any examples of that? Huh. The priest doesn't move. He stares at the skull that lurks between the trees, listening to the sounds in the forest. Rustling leaves, the breath under the mask, the sound of slowly melting flesh, and the mad warrior crashing into the distance. Yeah, Berserker's still coming. Oh. Oh, shit. So Sakura's giving him trouble. He talks while staring at the skull. Okay.
そうか。わしの気配に気づいておったが、綺麗。そこまで分かっていながら足を止めるとは何事じゃ。以前のお主ならば、小僧を蒔絵にしても逃げ切ろう。だというのに、自らおとりになるなどらしからぬ善行。よもや情にほだされたなどということはあるまいな。
Oh, don't insult him. The laugh echoes through the forest. The white skull slightly wavers. The priest doesn't even move his brow. And he speaks with no sign of hostility.
わしに用があったと？
無論だ。どの道
私もエミヤも森
Oh
からは
shit.
出られまい。じき殺されるのは分かっている。ならば、死ぬ前に斧が目的のために手を打つのは当然だろう。
KIREI is a very honest man. He has analyzed the situation. He's fighting a fucking servant, and not only that, there's a lot more to deal with. So it's like he might as well. So he made a decision to stay behind because he has something he wants to do. Does he want to confront Zoken?
んでは、イリアスフィールがどうなろうと構わんというのか。あれを救うために来たのであろうが。構わんさ。ここでアサシンを倒し、エミやシロを助けに行ったところで間に合わん。エミやシロがあの娘を救おうと救うまいと、もう私には関係のないことだ。
He holds 3 black keys in his left hand. The priest stares at the skull in front of him while holding the swords in the fan form.
では、わざわざこの場に残ったのは。なあ、私のすべきことは、イリアスフィールをお前に渡さぬことか。
The hostility disappears. The white skull melts into the forest without trace.
ここで。お前を殺しておくことの。
Oh shit. The blades run. The sword held by the priest and the daggers flung by assassin clash.
そうか、そのために死にに来たか。よかろう、きれい、腐れ縁者。教会の外れ者がどこまで戦うか見届けて死んでようぞ。
The church's outlier. That's a great thing to call KIREI. The laugh echoes. The holy man who wards off evil meets Malak al-Mat, knowing it's impossible to win. Interlude out. I run through the forest with Ilya in my arms. I can't turn back. It feels like a black wall would be behind me if I turned back, which would kill my spirit to escape alive. I don't have energy to waste on that. It'll catch up to us if my resolve wavers. It'll catch up and kill us both. It feels like my feet will tear off. Ilya may be light, but carrying someone still slows me down. Making matters worse, the forest isn't the best place to run in. Each step nearly causes me to trip. Faster, 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 faster. It'll catch up to us unless I run faster. The presence behind me is getting closer by the second. There's no time to be moving this slowly. I have to run faster, run fast like Kotomina, and run away with Ilya. My heart feels like it's about to explode. It's painful, I can't breathe. The muscles in my legs are about to tear apart, and my bones are screaming to break. It's painful. How long have I run for? I'm running frantically through the forest with Ilya in my arms. I've covered 5 kilometers already. Then again, I'm so short of breath that I can't think, so it might have been twice that. I ran full speed without slowing down. Yes. But it won't go away. I'm running full speed, my heart and muscles are about to stop, and yet the presence behind me is getting larger. Ilya is heavy. Oxygen is heavy. My legs are heavy. He's weak, arms spaghetti. I'll die if he catches up to me. I'm burdened with the fear of being killed in a single blow. I mentally kick myself before I can falter. Run. Just don't think and keep running. What if my legs are about to rip off? What's the point in worrying? Think about that when it actually happens. Yeah, pretty much. For now, I just need to get out of the forest as quickly as possible. Fill my chest with gasoline, turn the key and ignite the engine that's stalling with fear. Keep the gear at the top, remove the brakes. Oh boy. Run, run, run. What is Ilya saying? I don't speak Japanese. Run to shake the uneasiness from my back. Run to ignore the fear behind me. Run so I won't think negative thoughts. Yes. Shut up. Don't yell in my ear. My eardrums are about to burst just because of my breathing. I can't spare the effort to listen to your loud voice. He's saying stop? Why? Ilya screams in my arms. My mind reacts to her frantic warning before my body does. I stop. My feet slide to a halt in the dirt, and I put Ilya down on the ground. Boom. I ready the sword I had on my waist and create a magic circuit at the speed of 200 miles per hour. Well, that's specific. Yeah, there it is. Nothing comes to mind. Analysis of creation concept, analysis of basic structure, modification of creation concept, reinforcement of basic structure. In an instant, I manufacture everything without even thinking about it. I resist the impact with all my strength. The whirlwind comes from the side. The pursuer has attacked us from the side, smashing away all the trees in his way. I'm sent flying. All it took was one blow. The black key, which I strengthened to be as strong as diamond, is bent like melted candy. The impact goes through the sword into my body, permeating damage from the tip of my head to my toes. Yikes, I'm flying. Ding! The attack I made with all my might was deflected like nothing. I'm no match against him. I'm no match against him. And Miyashiro isn't allowed to even stop that monster. Well, maybe not this time. Or maybe he will. My body's floating in the air. No, I'm flying. I'm like a thrown lance hurled dozens of meters by the impact. I might fly back to the castle. That's how much stronger he is. Escape is impossible. Time has stopped. I'm still flying and I should die when I fall to the ground. Having seen the difference in our power, I accept my fate, but... I see Ilya crying in disbelief with the black monster in front of her. Frantically reach out. I stop my flying body by hitting myself against a tree. It feels like I've been hit in the back with a hammer. My heart, already pushed to the point of bursting, expands still further. It cries in pain as though there's a crack running through it. I can only draw a single breath. I need oxygen, but it feels like I'll explode if I take another. But my body moves. That single breath gives me the strength to run. I use all of my magic circuit to move my muscles and... Oh. Berserker better not kill Ilya. Entranced, Ilya doesn't move. He just calls out in a weak voice, trying to deny the unrecognizable figure before her. Yo, look at him. Look at him. That's the black enemy's true identity. He looks so cool. Otomina said his eyes can't see. He's right, but he's not accurate. That servant has no eyes, nose, or mouth. Oh, yeah, so he can't even... Wow. Wait, how is he making the noise then? His glowing red eyes are there to emit hostility. His body is covered by the black mud, and the wound he received from Saber is left alone. That's something completely different. Engulfed in the mud, he is a monster who can only destroy. He doesn't even see who he's attacking. Wait. If Shiro hits the wound that Saber left, will that do anything? That's like a weak point for him now, right? If the wound is still there. Unless I misunderstood that. He doesn't even see who he's attacking. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to recognize Ilya. The Mad Warrior can't recognize Ilya's figure, let alone mine. Da. He raises his axe sword against the living thing in front of him. Interlude. Oh, so many interludes. I love it. Back to this. The priest is about to end his life. Okay, so much for what I said earlier. He is getting exhausted. Otomina Kirei leans against the wall, staring at the white skull. His outfit is slashed up. He's breathing hard with 3 black keys as his only remaining weapon. That is pretty impressive. Honestly. Granted, assassin, if he was going to survive against any servant, it would be assassin. The old man's laugh echoes through the sky. Assassin remains silent in contrast to his talkative master. Battle was merely work for him. The dirks that go for his opponent's vital spots are also weapons to measure the strength of his opponent. He measures his opponent's mobility with the first dagger. He measures his opponent's action principles with the second. He always keeps 7 meters between him and his opponent. He maintains a distance at which only projectile weapons are useful and measures his opponent's skill. If he cannot kill his opponent in one blow, he will force his opponent to a place where he can. He will drive them into a corner by cutting their limbs and tiring their bodies. For Assassin, the daggers are merely preparation for his fatal attack. He uses them to analyze his target's skill, creates the perfect opportunity, and smashes his enemy with his evil arm. Yeah, that's always what he finishes with. It's just a chore for Assassin, bringing him no joy. It's a boring chore, but the priest is better prey than he expected. He has used at least 20 daggers already. Although he uses them to determine his opponent's skill, each one is still meant to kill. The priest has blocked them and reached this ruin. He dismissed the priest as a mere human, but his powers are admirable. But this is it. His energy drained, the priest leans against the wall and stares at Assassin. He has 3 hidden black keys left. The 7 he threw were all dodged. Oh, here comes Zabania. The skull wavers. Assassin fires the daggers without motion, aiming for the temple, pancreas, and diaphragm. The priest challenges the lightning flashes with his black keys. There's a term called fatal attack. A move that will kill, a move that will determine victory. This is it. The 3 daggers are a feint. Kotomina KIREI will die the instant he deflects them. The wing flaps. The cursed arm, the one-winged spear is developed. So creepy. It's an unavoidable attack. Assassin knows the priest's capabilities. He knows his prey is tired and wounded. That is why this will kill. The prey should prevent death from the dirks. But that will be all. Even if he saved up his energy for a counterstrike, his body is incapable of carrying it out. There's no way KIREI goes out like this. I'm concerned, but there's no way. After repelling the 3 daggers, all the priest can do is jump sideways, and only 3 meters at that. He cannot escape the arm. The cursed arm stretches out. The priest has no fear. He's prepared for it. He knows that the daggers are a feint, that the cursed arm will strike him the instant he repels the daggers, that he has no way to avoid it. No matter what he does, he will die. That is why the only thing he can aim for is a double kill. Wait, what? The skull laughs. The cursed arm going for the heart and the black keys cross. But there's no problem. Assassin's cursed arm is the only one that will directly hit the target. The black keys will certainly hit him. But how unfortunate, no matter what magic he puts on the swords, the black keys cannot kill Assassin. The 3 swords will pierce through Assassin, sticking to the tree behind him. But that's it. The priest will inflict injury but will have his heart torn out in turn. Assassin's arm does its job first. But wait! KIREI doesn't need his heart, right? It's not even beating. Assassin's arm does its job first. His noble phantasm Zabania sticks to the priest's chest and creates a fake heart. But he feels no solid response. The man's heart gives no reaction, as if it's empty. At that instant, the impact hits him. The 3 black keys hurl Assassin backward, nailing him to a tree. I didn't even think about how Zabania as an effect, as in destroying, fucking with the other person's heart. I didn't even think about how that wouldn't work on KIREI. That's fucking genius. There are 2 surprises. One is that the black keys have sealed his movement. And the other is... Oh my gosh. Perch on the hill. The priest's black outfit flutters through the air, like a cape behind him. He jumps. The inhuman action is like a cannon firing. Amassing his strength and releasing it, he covers 10 meters in an instant, up to the trees above. He instantly seizes the head of Mato Zoken, the one who has been observing the battle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's about to kill Zoken. Does not need to be said. His bodyguard is sewn to a tree by the black keys. To Assassin, this is only a scratch, but the holy nails make it impossible to save the old man. Yo. Is this like a prayer of the executors? Why challenge an enemy he knows he cannot defeat? This has always been his announced intention. Oh shit. Ooh. The priest grabs his head and drops to the ground. Damn, Zoken. You arrogant fuck. Yo. Yo. He shows no mercy. Whew, the priest smashes the old Magus' body on the ground, crushes his bones, and slams his head against the wall. Fucking brutal, man. Oh, I can't wait to see that in the movie.
そうか、わしを殺すか。よかろう。好きにするがいい。だがそれで何が変わる？お前の望みが叶うとでも思うておるのか。
I know I'm not nearly done, but holy hell, I'm already hyped to see this adapted.
装うなかれ。許しには報復を、信頼には裏切りを、希望には絶望を、光あるものには闇を。
He walks. Sorry for cutting that off. Sometimes my timing with hitting the space bar is very terrible. Leaving a smear of blood across the stone as he goes.
なんと救いようのない男よ。未だ人並みの幸福とやらを求めているのか。そのようなもの、お主には絶対にないと理解したのではなかったか。
The blood and flesh paint a picture on the wall. All that remains of the old Magus is his head. Whoa! His body has been ground away against the stone. It's just his head? And not even half of his head remains. Yo! Even with his brain pasted to the wall, the old Magus gives off his last laugh.
休息は私の手に。あなたの罪に油を注ぎ、因を記そう。永遠の命は死の中でこそ与えられる。許しはここに。受肉した私が誓う。
そう、お前には永遠にない。綺麗よ。主は生まれながらの欠陥者に過ぎん。この世の通りに
just die already.
生還者であり続けるがよい。
I mean, he's telling the truth. He does understand KIREI in that sense, but just fucking go away.
KIREI, eleison.
Whoa. KIREI eleison. He's like purifying his soul. The laughter is cut off. The shape that can't be seen by human eyes withers away. Baptismal chant, that's what it is. Okay. Within the systematic basis of their magic, the teachings of God are considered the greatest weapon against spirits. The key of providence that eliminates wandering souls. It sublimates the wish of the 500-year-old Magus with great mercy. Yo, Zokin's done. KIREI did kill him. Holy shit, dude. KIREI. Oh my god. Oh. That was so good. That was so good. Okay. All right. Fucking A, man. Yeah, that's it. That's fucking it, dude. That's all I'm gonna do for today. I'm gonna be playing again either tomorrow or the next day because I am doing a double visual novel drop for this week because I'm so stoked to play Heaven's Feel. And that was just, oh man, that was awesome. Dude, the fact that he was, oh man, the fact that Zabania was like the worst Noble Phantasm to use on KIREI and allowed KIREI his last 3 black keys to pin him to the wall, you know, with his holy, his holy weapons keeping him there. The jump up to Zokin, who just had to watch from the treetops, just jumps all the way up, grabs his fucking head and drops him to the ground and just starts brutalizing him. Putting that Baji Quan on him. Let's go. Although it seemed more like he was just smashing his fucking body against everything. Oh, I can't wait. That was so good. But yes, I can't wait to see the rest of this route, to see what the hell Shiro's going to do against Berserker here. Yeah, very concerning this. But who knows, man? Who knows what could happen here? But either way, that's all I'm going to do for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And as always, if you want early access to see even more parts of this, I always do like 2 to 3 hours on these episodes. So if you want to check my Patreon, see how far ahead I am, see if I've even finished by this point, feel free to check it out and participate in whatever polls I have, be that anime or games or visual novels. Trying to do a lot more stuff with that. So yeah, let me know what you think of everything going on. I want to, well, I mean, it might be too soon for that. I don't know. I'm just excited to keep playing, man. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.